because you may be wondering, how do we service our units? Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's your man, the TV guy. Now, if you're here, do me one favor. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss one of our videos. Now, today, what I wanted to do is I actually wanted to go a little deeper into our support services and dive a little deeper into our book a service tech services. And one thing with Miraclebox, we do offer a ton of support. The first way we offer support is by giving you updated, up-to-date videos and how-to, so you can actually update your Miraclebox yourself, and it takes just a few minutes to do it. And then if you are unable to follow those updates, we actually offer a second level of support, and that is through our service technician. Now, if you book a service technician, depending on what level of customer you are for us, this service can be complimentary, or the service could require a small fee, but it's absolutely worth it. And again, we support your Miraclebox either way. Now, the first level of service is remote support. A lot of times you can book an appointment on our website, and it will literally allow you to have a service tech remote into your unit and literally fix your unit instantly, or do any updates that you don't want to do yourself, or just kind of clean it out or whatever. So again, you book that appointment to have service done in your Miraclebox. Now, if we're unable to solve your issue via remote support, then as part of this service, you have the option to ship us in your Miraclebox, and we will repair it or fix it or update it, physically, and send it back to you. Now, there's two types of issues you can have. One issue could be a software issue that could be done remotely, and some issues are a hardware issue, or they may require us to physically have the unit to evaluate it, because you have the different types of resets you can do. So I want to share a case with you, and I don't think he'll mind me sharing. And this is a customer by the name of, I'm going to use his last name, Mr. Parker, and he sent us in his unit. We did attempt to resolve his issue remotely, and it could not be resolved remotely. So I just kind of want to go through and show you what we do as part of our service, whether it's a complimentary or whether it's one that you pay a service fee for. And again, he sent us his Miraclebox, and I started to open this, but I said, well, let me do a video to literally show the type of support we have, because you may be wondering, how do we service our units? Well, if you have an issue that cannot be solved, a lot of times people will pack it in. Make sure you pack it. He did a good job packing, so make sure you pack it in. And he left a note, and I'm going to remove the contents, and he bubble wrapped it. And he actually has his remote here, and he has his cord here. In most cases, you don't have to send all this stuff. You can literally just send your Miraclebox, but he sent everything, which is cool, because we can test out everything and make sure it works. And then he has his actual Miraclebox 4.0 here. And just upon, just first inspection of the unit, I'm seeing that everything is intact physically, and I'm seeing that there's nothing loose inside. So that's the first thing I can tell about it. And, we may even clean it out and dust the board off. So let's kind of read what his issue is, and I'm going to show you how we can solve it, so you'll see our entire process. So he has a note here to explain his issue, and also he told us the issue over the phone and in email. And so I'm going to read it here. Here's a note from a customer, and yeah, you can write notes in too if you want to kind of us to read it. So it says, my remote is malfunctioning. Please add all the free movie apps and more apps that are not currently on our box. So he had a suggestion. He wants to add Pluto, Crackle, Voodoo, any other apps that I may like. My box is freezing up and it is stuck on BTV. Please optimize it, and I get bars on the screen and it won't turn on sometimes. The power cable may be bad. So this is a good detailed description, and going forward, you guys will be able to fill something out like this on our support page so we can actually get to your issue. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug this up, and we're going to evaluate this issue, and we're going to show you right here in this video how we evaluate issues so you can see, and then you'll see us resolve his issue and ship his Miraclebox back better than ever. So let's check out the Miraclebox and see what we can do with evaluating it, and see if we can find out anything up front. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Parker's unit plugged in, and I'm going to show you a little bit how we evaluate the unit. So We've actually searched it for any type of physical defects. There are none. And again, it's perfect physically. Now, we want to evaluate the first issue was he said his remote doesn't work. So let's make sure it works. So we're going to press it to turn it on, and the light went blue and it turned on the unit. So it looks like the remote is working. And if you are a person who moves around, or you're further than about 15 feet, or you're not in front of the unit, sometimes it will not respond because it is a beam to beam remote. It's not omnidirectional. So in this case, I would probably suggest Mr. Parker to get a speed keyboard remote or a remote with a dongle. Now we hear sound, so the sound works perfectly. So again, he may be a person that is that needs dynamic range. That's why we offer those keyboard remotes. That's going to help him out. So let's just see if everything starts up okay. All right, so far, so good. The Miraclebox is loading up, so there is no programming issue. We don't have it connected to the internet yet either. And the apps appear to show up. Let's see what he has on here. All right. Looks like he has a lot of outdated applications, and they may be running against each other in the background. So that will cause it to go black. Oh, that will cause the screen to disappear. Let me see if I can identify one app that may be conflicting. And the remote is working good. This one right here, not sure what this is. This looks like a foreign app that could have some malware, spyware in it. And you know what? As I was pointing to it, that's it. So his screen went black. He can't do anything. So why did this happen? Well, as a customer, you're going to download a lot of things on your unit. There may be some things that we suggest, and they're going to be safe. There are going to be some things that we don't mention, but the Miraclebox is for your exploration. So you're going to download applications or get these from somewhere, and when you put them on your unit, if they're not applications that have been reviewed by us or that don't have great reviews and you just want to try them, they could tend to give you issues like this. And this application now is probably interfering with everything else he has running, and it's causing this to happen. Now, the Miraclebox will protect this core programming. What the Miraclebox will do, if it senses a rogue application or an application that has a little trouble or that gives off information, for security reasons, the Miraclebox will do this. It will completely stop everything from running, and you won't get past the screen. That's a protective feature there. So as we do it again, I'm going to show you. So the Miraclebox will only allow this app to start to run in its core program, and then it will stop everything until we can remove the problem. So let me turn this box off, and the remote is working really good, and it turns off. So it looks like Mr. Parker's remote is working good. So let me turn it back on. And again, Miraclebox comes back on simply. And again, we're going to see the issue again. As we go through the unit, the Miraclebox will stop itself because there's a rogue application that Mr. Parker downloaded on here, and it is conflicting with everything. And I'm going to tell you how we're going to solve the solution. So number one, we're going to fix this. Number two, as it comes on, what we're going to do with Mr. Parker here is we're going to give it back better than he sent it to us. We're not going to just fix his issue. We're going to fix his issue. We're going to reset his entire unit. We're going to update his entire unit. We're going to give him every single application that he asked for. We're going to make sure that those applications are working. And when he gets this, it's going to be like he just got a brand new box today, because that's the type of level of service that we want to deliver to him. So as we see this, doing it again, and again, when you look at applications, be careful what you download. And folks, this application, let me get to it really quick before it shuts down. I'm not going to even open it, but this right here is a rogue application. Look at the language. What does this do? It's pretty rogue. It has something built into it. It may be outdated, and it is affecting everything else. It is affecting his Select TV. It's affecting his Freeform. It's affecting all this stuff. And again, he has a lot of applications on here, and a lot of times it will interfere with program. Now, here we go again. Now, the Miraclebox can run multiple applications at a time. It's fast like that. But if you have something that's broken, that's not going to be really the fault of Miraclebox. It's pretty much going to be the particular application. The Miraclebox will protect its core programming. So without any further ado, let's fix this unit. Now, one thing I want to mention, the reason why this service is so valuable, if you had a Fire Stick and you downloaded a bunch of apps on there, can you take your Fire Stick back to the store and say, hey, can you program this and add free movies on here, free TV shows, free everything? You can't do that. Fire Stick will say, no, we're not going to do that for you. This is why Miraclebox is a step above the Fire Stick, because we have a service department that will do what you want us to do. And again, we're not going to say no, we're going to do everything we can to fix your unit, and we're going to put the applications on that you want, but no other company will do that. So if you got a Fire Stick, if you have an NVIDIA Shield and you want to send it back to the store and say, hey, load this up with all the free applications, they're not going to do it. But hey, we do what others won't. That's why our service is so special. So let's fix this unit, and we're going to show you the resolution that we have for Mr. Parker.
Now, what you did see is we took Mr. Parker's unit apart and we've cleaned it from dust, any debris. And what we're doing now is we are literally creating a software that we're going to load into his Miraclebox that is actually going to format his hard drive and give it more power, more efficiency, and it's going to remove any residual effects of any foreign application that he may have downloaded. So this will pretty much reformat his entire hard drive, almost giving him a speed boost, as you will, and an efficiency boost in his Miraclebox. So he's going to be able to stream faster, watch things more smoother. So as this loads up and it's done, then we will be able to load this onto Mr. Parker's unit. And again, it's successful. So let's load this onto his unit.
Okay, now I did create a little sub flash program that I want to flash on his unit. And it's not just enough to delete the application. It's not just enough to do a factory reset. We want to make sure that we are cleaning the core programming. So this little flash that I've loaded on this this SD card is going to allow us to reset the core programming and add the base Miraclebox core programming and get rid of anything that might be embedded in there. And so we're going to really deep clean his unit. So let me show you how this works. This is literally flashing a cleaning program that's built into our core programming. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to turn this unit off. And it's like kind of like giving your, if you have a car, it's kind of like someone going in and cleaning out the crud in your engine. So we're going to clean out any type of deep residual files that may be in the core programming. I'm not sure if some is or if it isn't, but I want to be on the safe side. So I'm going to do a pin reset core flash, and this will literally give me a blank canvas to start with, and I'm going to be able to get his unit working perfectly fine. So let's flash here, and we're going to hold, and you're going to see some weird stuff happen. All right, so we're upgrading his programming here. There's my dog barking, excuse her. So we're upgrading his programming here. And we'll wait for this to kind of go across and upgrade, and it'll literally knock out his core program. And here's a little dog here. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. This is our new Miraclebox dog here. So we just got her. Her name is Rain, and she's going to kind of wait here while his programming updates and we upgrade his unit. And it takes a little while to do. So this could take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. So, we'll fast forward the video.
Now, for any of our current customers, we do offer a tune-up and update service. So again, if you just want to have your box clean and you need to run a little bit faster, then we do offer that service. That will include us taking the unit completely apart, cleaning all the boards, tuning everything, updating the Wi-Fi chips, and also updating any software. That service is only $99. We also offer a 3-year protection plan. So if you want to add that to your unit and you feel like your unit is kind of needing that, and this will cover anything outside of normal wear and tear. So again, if you drop it or you break it and you need a new one, that 3-year protection plan, once applied to your unit, would actually grant you a new unit. And we even include 1 free tune-up and update service in that package. So folks, just want to let you know that. Back to the video.
Okay, so now we have resolved the issue and his unit is better than amazing. Now, we have performed a full reset and everything Customer wanted on here has been restored. He even has all the free live TV, everything free he can get, he has it. So if we go to live channels here, as you see, he has a live channel TV guide, and he can flip through different things here. There we go. And so there's a lot of different channels he has here. These are free channels. There's no pay-per-view or no, HBO, but it's a lot of really cool channels on here, as you see, as you just kind of scroll around. So there's a lot of stuff to watch. So he has that. Customer also has some cinema available. He wanted to have access to as many free movies as possible. And he does here, as you see, all the latest movies through a third-party application, Jungle Cruise, Suicide Squad, all your greatest stuff, Space Jam, blah, blah, blah. So he has the freedom to watch all of this stuff. And as we get out here, he asks for Vudu, Crackle, Tubi TV, all the great things. So again, these are all the movies and TV shows that are absolutely free. Again, there's a lot of free stuff. Now, you can pay extra to enhance them. You can also pay extra to add TV services that give you that, more content, such as your pay-per-views or everything. But if you're not into that, then, this will be everything you need. So even more movies here. So again, he has a lot of stuff that he can watch, a lot of content here. As I get out of this and go back home. And again, stuff for days. So he's going to be a happy customer, and this is the level of support that we can provide. So again, if you have a Miraclebox and you want a core program and reset, there's a fee for that. Again, you can do all of this on your own. We have instructional videos to show you how to do it. Again, I wouldn't suggest anyone having to send their unit unless there's a issue that they cannot resolve. But if you get to issues like that, we're here to resolve them. We have support. So folks, I just wanted to kind of share a case with you, and maybe you might be like, Mr. Parker, and you may, have some issues. And again, we do have complimentary, and we do have both paid services for support. So with that said, folks, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and we'll be bringing you more and more ways to trim the fat off your cable bill or completely eliminate it. With that said, I'm the TV guy, and I'll see you in the next video.